Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the next reaction to season 4 of Supernatural. I have had a long day. Do you know when you have days that, like, it's not particularly been a bad day, it's just been never ending. Work's been really slow. It's been busy, but do you know when the day's just monotonous and you feel like you're doing the same thing over and over again, and I was getting a massive headache, and because I work from home I have the luxury that I can watch some TV. Couldn't really find much on YouTube or TV that was interesting, and the new episode of Drag Race was on. I didn't really enjoy it that much. So today's just been long and slow and headachy. So I thought, what better way to end the day than watching an episode of Supernatural? So I am praying to the supernatural gods, to Eric Kripke, to Jared Abs, all of that this is a good episode. If this is a bad episode of the show, I had a couple of books delivered today, so I'm literally just going to turn this off, go upstairs, even though it's only 6 o'clock at the moment, I've still got hours to go, a few hours left of the evening, go upstairs and get into bed and just read and hope that I can end the day on a positive note. So please, everybody, pray for a good episode. With that over with, the last episode of the show was It's a Terrible Life, and we saw Sam and Dean in an office environment. They weren't themselves, and they were investigating this ghost that was killing people, or primarily getting people to kill themselves. And what it turned out to be is that Zachariah, one of the angels, put them in there to kind of show Dean that they're always going to be hunters. No matter what happens to them, they're always going to be hunted. Hunting is his life. Hunting's in his blood. And because Dean was kind of bowing out, he didn't want to fight anymore. He didn't want to be the one that stopped the apocalypse because he was struggling with the torture, the breaking the first seal that he did, and all that. And this was the angel's way of giving him a gentle push back into the fight. So I think it will have worked. I think this time he's going to be like, right, let's go. Let's see what happens. In terms of like the rest of the season, we've got 5 episodes left. I imagine the last 2 will be mythology angel stuff. So maybe the next couple are going to be Monster of the Weeks till the final couple, maybe 3, that all push forward to potentially Lucifer getting freed, or them stopping Lilith, or wherever the finale is going to go. At this point, I don't really know. This episode is called The Monster at the End of the Book. So just looking at the title alone, I'm thinking maybe it's going to be about monsters in books that come to life. Potentially, maybe some famous... We had that in Monster Movie. I don't know, anything that I'm thinking of seems very similar to Monster Movie in terms of famous creatures that come to life. Maybe this time someone's reading a book, and if they read a book out loud, it happens, or something to do with books. I think I could be completely wrong. Anyway, before I babble on for too much longer, I'm going to jump into the episode. Please let me know down below in the comments what you thought of the episode, and subscribe to my channel for the rest of season 4. And if you're watching this over on YouTube, there's a Patreon link down below where you can watch the full reaction to this episode, as well as the next few in advance. Let's jump into season 4, episode 18, The Monster at the End of the Book. And please pray to God, even though you already know, if this is a good episode. Okay, no previously on, which is the first, I think, this season. Well, alright. He was having a vision of Sam and Dean.
Some other tenants reported flickering lights.
A ghost?
I don't think so. Why?
What about noises? Any skittering in the walls, kind of like rats?
And the FBI is investigating a rodent problem?
What about cold spots? Feel any
Sam,
drops in
as
temperature?
always, smooth as ever, with his
I knew it. You guys are LARPing, aren't you?
Excuse me?
You're fans.
Fans of what?
What is LARPing?
Like
live
you
action
don't
role
know.
playing. Lightning bolt, lightning bolt, lightning bolt.
Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt! Lightning bolt!
Pretty hardcore, too. Like those guys from the books. What are they called? Supernatural.
Sorry.
2 guys use fake IDs with rock aliases, hunt down ghosts, demons, vampires.
Someone writing a book on them.
Names. Steve and Dirk. Sal and Dane.
Sam and Dean?
That's it.
You're saying
Okay.
this is a book?
Books. It was a series. That's the first one, I think.
Supernatural by Carver Edlund.
Okay, Carver Edlund.
Along a lonely California highway, a mysterious woman in white lures men to their deaths.
Like the pilot. Okay. What's happening? Scarecrow, Wendigo, Ghost. I'm guessing the musty one's meant to be Sam because... Hello. I want to read these books. Or watch the episodes of what we're talking about. Car? Is that a haunted car?
This is freaking insane.
Is that just their car? I can't see.
How's this guy know
Oh
all
no,
this stuff?
666, sorry. It's the truck.
Everything is in here. I mean everything. From the racist truck to me having sex. I'm full frontal in here, dude.
I definitely want to read it then.
They're pretty obscure.
Kurt Fuller, so Zachariah's in it.
Circulation. Started in 05. Publisher put out a couple dozen before going bankrupt. And the last one.
Oh, so it's
Rest
just...
for the wicked.
Oh, it's not all episodes then.
Going to hell.
The demon storyline is trite, cliched, and overall craptastic. Yeah, well, screw you, some.
Then I'm also wondering if it's a meta thing and that's actual comments people have left about the TV show.
There's Sam girls and Dean girls, and what's a slash fan?
As in Sam/Dean. Together.
Like Wincest. Because we know there's a big lot of them out there.
Together?
Yeah.
They do know we're brothers, right?
Doesn't seem to matter.
Oh, come on, that's just sick. We gotta find this Carver Edlund.
When Sam had to kill Madison, the first woman since Jessica he really loved.
What's happening?
When Dean had to call John and ask him for help.
What is happening
Only
here?
real men were so open and in touch with their feelings.
Real men?
Oh, these two? Are you
No,
kidding?
guys, sorry, I can't.
We
do
just
that.
want to talk to him. You know, get the supernatural story in his own words.
He's very private. It's like Salinger.
So this is the dude at the beginning that was
Please.
having the visions.
We are.
He was seeing their life, their actual life, and writing books about it.
Big fans.
I'm Dean, this is Sam. The Dean and Sam you've been writing about.
So it looks like he doesn't know that they're real.
Look, I appreciate your enthusiasm. Really, I do. It's always nice to hear from the fans. But for your own good, I strongly suggest you get a life. Are those real guns?
Yep. This is real rock salt. These are real fake IDs.
I gotta hand it to you guys. You really are my #1 fans.
Well, nice to meet you. I'm Dean Winchester, and this is my brother, Sam.
Last names were never in the books.
Oh.
I never told anybody about that. I never even wrote that down. I toyed with your lives, your emotions for entertainment.
You didn't toy with us, Chuck, okay? You didn't create us.
It happened after.
Did you really have to live through the bugs?
Yeah.
What about the ghost ship?
Yes, that too.
I am so sorry.
I liked the Ghost
I mean,
Ship
horror
one.
is one
I didn't seem that popular with people,
Forced
but I
to
liked it.
bad writing. If I would have known it was real, I would have done another pass.
Chuck, you're not a god.
We think you're probably just psychic.
No, I wrote myself at my house,
Meeting them.
confronted by my characters.
Because he can't have been writing it to make it happen, obviously, because he's not old enough. I don't think. So it seems like... I can't remember what year she said they started being published. But I would assume it happened, like, published years after, like, the events of the beginning of the show. Is that Lilith? Is that Sam sleeping with Lilith? Because that wouldn't be a good idea.
It's Lilith. She's coming for Sam.
He's going to be coming for her as well by the looks of it. Hey, wait.
Lilith patted the bed seductively. Unable to deny his desire, Sam succumbed, and they sank into the throes of fiery demonic passion.
You're kidding me, right?
You think this is funny?
You don't? I mean, come on.
No.
Fiery demonic passion?
It's just a first draft.
It's a blueprint of what not to do. I mean, if the pages say that we go left,
Then we go right.
exactly. We get off book. We never make it to the end. It's opposite day. That says that we get into a fight, so no fighting. No
But it's only the
Mr.
first draft.
No bacon cheeseburger for you.
Maybe that's to do with
No
it.
problem. I'll just order something else. It frustrates me when you say such reckless things.
Well, it frustrates me when you'd rather hide than fight.
They're trying to communicate better. For how long? Give it 5 minutes.
And a tofu veggie burger.
How's quick though? Is that even cooked properly?
Tofu is amazing.
I'm so sorry. I gave you the bacon cheeseburger by mistake.
Oh dear. Maybe it's one of those things where you can't avoid it. Once he's written it's gonna happen. Sam was gonna shag Lilith.
I was just wondering how much you know about me.
What do you mean?
Have you seen visions of me when I'm not with Dean?
You want to know if I know about the demon blood?
You didn't tell Dean?
I didn't even write it into the books. I was afraid it would make you look unsympathetic.
Unsympathetic?
Come on, Sam. I mean, sucking blood? You gotta know that's wrong.
Thank you. Oh God, it's not just me saying it.
Maybe the demon blood makes you feel stronger? More in control?
No,
I think he knows you better than you know yourself.
that's not true.
Sam,
I'm sorry, Sam. I know it's a terrible burden, feeling that it all rests on your shoulders.
Does it? All rest on my shoulders.
That seems to be where the story's headed.
oh. That was all up to Dean.
Am I strong enough to stop Lilith tonight?
I don't know.
I'm sorry about, you know, my daughter's going through a doctor phase.
What are you talking about?
Feel better now.
The plaster.
Oh no.
He said it was all gonna come true.
How the hell are you doing this? Dean, let him go.
Castiel. The angels are here.
This man is to be protected.
He's always important.
Why?
He's a prophet of the Lord.
Well, shit. A prophet. Makes sense. If you can see the future, prophesize in their lives. Is that a word?
I admire your work.
So what prophet is he?
Whoa, what? This guy a prophet?
Because Chuck's
Come
not
on.
his real name.
He's practically a penthouse forum writer.
I might have dreamt about it.
And he didn't tell us.
It was too preposterous. Not to mention arrogant. I mean, writing yourself into the story is one thing, but as a prophet, that's like M. Night level douche.
I was gonna say, I was like, M. Night Shyamalan. Is it
This is the guy who
was it Lady in the Water, something like that?
anything. He's a mouthpiece, conduit for the inspired word.
The word? The word of God? What, like the New Testament?
One day, these books, they'll be known as the Winchester Gospel.
You gotta be kidding me.
The Winchester Gospel.
Kidding you.
Jesus.
He's a prophet.
What?
Cash showed up, and apparently Chuck is writing the Gospel of Us.
It's like really serious stuff, but it sounds so funny.
Okay.
As well.
Let's get the hell out of here.
It's a weird juxtaposition.
No.
How you ripped Alistair apart like it was nothing, like you were swatting a
But he
fly.
doesn't know all of it though. He's gonna be
Cash
pissed.
told me, okay?
What else did he tell you?
Nothing I don't already know. That you've been using your psychic crap and you've been getting stronger. We just don't know why and we don't know how.
Well, the fact that he asked, what else did he tell you? Means that you're holding something.
But now I'm asking. I need your help. Please.
They have orders.
What you're asking, it's not within my power to do.
Why? Because it's divine prophecy?
Yes.
So what, we're just supposed to sit around and wait for it to happen?
You must understand why I can't intercede.
Oh.
Prophets are very special. They're protected.
I get that.
If anything threatens a prophet, anything at all, an archangel will appear to destroy that threat.
Archangel?
Archangels are fierce.
Like Gabriel?
They're absolute. They're heaven's most terrifying weapon.
Gabriel's an archangel, right?
And these
think.
archangels are tied to prophets. So if a prophet is in the same room as a demon,
then the most fearsome wrath of heaven would rain down on that demon.
Oh, so he's helped him without helping him, which I like. Smart. So he's going to try and get him in the same room as Lilith, so Archangel appears and kills Lilith. I see.
So why don't you throw me around then?
Because I can't, and you know it. You're immune to my charm.
Oh yeah, because the end of season 3, right, were you?
Seems we're at a stalemate.
Why are you here?
To talk.
I'm not interested.
Even if I'm offering to stand down from the seals,
Don't believe it.
the apocalypse, all of it.
You expect me to believe that?
Honestly? No. You were always the smart one. But it's the truth.
Why?
You can end it. Turns out I don't survive this war.
Okay.
Killed off. Right before the good part starts.
What do you want?
For it to go back to the way it was. Before I had angels to deal with 24/7. The good old days. So what do you say, Sam? Self-sacrifice is the Winchester way, isn't it?
You really think I'm stupid enough to fall for this?
I make a deal, I have to follow through. Those are the rules, and you know it.
Oh, forgot about
Are
that.
you really so arrogant that you would put your life before the lives of 6 billion innocent people? Maybe it's all that demon blood pumping through your pipes.
Close, but no cigar.
Prophet Chuck.
Got to be joking.
Okay, Archangel, here we go.
You see, Chuck here's got an archangel on his shoulder.
Wanted to meet an Archangel. She okay? We'll never know.
You didn't think once about taking it?
Kidding me? You just spend all day trying to talk me off the Lilith track.
I'm just saying.
Should have found some way to weasel out of it. All it would have cost us was our lives.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
Anyway, that's not the point.
Possibly.
What's the point?
The point is she's scared. She's not gonna survive the apocalypse. I'll make sure of that.
I don't like this version of Sam. He scares me.
What do you want?
Did you see it?
Is it true? Is all of that really going to happen?
Have you been wrong so far?
I gotta warn Sam and Dean.
I wouldn't advise it. People shouldn't know too much about their own destiny. You try, and I'll stop you.
What am I supposed to do?
What you always do. Right.
What did he see? Okay, that was my reaction to a season 4 episode 18 of Supernatural, and I was right that it was about books, just not in the way that I anticipated. It did what Supernatural does a lot, which is start with a premise that's really funny, like Yellow Fever, and make it a series very quickly. So like the first 15 minutes, I don't know why I apologise for my microphone. The first 15 minutes of this episode were quite funny. There's books called Supernatural, and it's got like hungry people on the cover, and it's all Sam and Dean's life, and it's funny because it's like a cult book series, so there's like super fans, but it's not widely known, and it felt like there was a lot of meta stuff in regards to maybe the perception of the show, or the reaction to the show. Maybe some of the comments were like that, or it made a comment about bad writing with certain episodes, like Bugs and the pirate ship episode, even though I like the pirate ship episode. Anyway, so it felt like there was a lot of meta stuff there that was really fun, and I liked it when they met like the super fan, and she was talking about how certain things like just relate to like put like our opinions of the show as well, and then how they comment on certain things that they left out of the books because it would change our opinion of Sam and Dean. It was just all really funny and all really meta and really fun, and I loved that. And because I needed it after today at work, I just needed a fun episode. I was like, yes, more of this, please. And I wanted to see more of that like fun fandom meta stuff. But obviously, then it got very serious very quickly with not just the angels because they appeared later on, but where we learned that what was going on was the writer was seeing their lives and getting these visions and writing the future, and he had visions about Lilith and whatnot. What I did like is that he saw a lot into Sam and Dean's life. Sam more so, they talked about it privately, where he kind of knew Sam better than Sam knew himself because he experienced the visions, he wrote all the stuff down, and I liked how he was opening up with Sam, or Sam was opening up to him about he knew what Sam had done and he knew it wasn't right, and I was like, thank you, it's not just me then. And it felt like he was having a breakthrough, but then he said something that Sam just didn't like, which was, I can't remember what it was now, but, and Sam just kind of froze and pulled that wall back up. And it's just a shame because like, we could see like some of the barriers going down, and Sam admitting that he was maybe scared or he knew what he was doing was wrong. But then Chuck took it a step not too far because he said nothing wrong, but he just said something that rubbed Sam the wrong way. And Sam was like, oh, I don't like that. I'm like, oh, God, we were so close to a bit of, of opening up about feelings and stuff, and hopefully maybe then Sam would have led to speaking to Dean about it, but he didn't because it's Sam. But it's like, it's good to know that people are acknowledging that demon blood is wrong to drink, right? I mean, we know it. We do know it. I do argue with it in my head. I do see various comments that are like, yeah, but he's doing it to stop Lilith, which I totally understand. Lilith is bad and evil and wants to kill them and send Dean to hell. But drinking demon blood is just wrong. But it was interesting to see that Lilith was willing to offer them a deal. Yes, she might have wriggled out of it, but she seemed legit, like she learned that she doesn't survive this fight. So with someone like Lilith and a lot of demons, it's like, yeah, I want to do this big evil plan, but if I'm not there to see the results of that plan, what's the point? I'm doing this plan to get this like hell on earth style thing. If I'm not there to see the hell on earth or whatever, what is the point of me doing this plan? So it's interesting to see Lilith go, I'm willing to stop doing this plan. I don't see the end of it. What's the point? Let's give you this deal, which I did think he would take anyway, because there's elements of Sam that I think maybe season 1, season 2 Sam, maybe even season 3, beginning season Sam to some degree, would have taken it. Season 4 Sam, definitely not. And he is getting more selfish, which is why he's doing the stuff that he knows wrong, and he's keeping all these secrets. But I like the character. I care. That's why I get so annoyed, because I care, and I want him to just admit that he knows he's doing this wrong, even if he still does it. Just, what do they say? Acceptance is the first step to recovery. I can't remember what the phrase is, but I just want him to admit it. But I don't think it's going to until something really bad happens. So maybe he gets enough blood to stop Lilith, and then he carries on and he realises he's addicted, or just something bad is going to happen with that storyline, But then we found out that Chuck is a prophet, and he needs to be protected. If he's put in any danger, the archangels come. Now I'm really interested to see what these archangels look like. But they're probably going to look like humans, let's be honest, because the angels look like humans, so they're probably just going to be people. But I'm interested to see, because the angels seem to be focusing on same actor for every angel, which I'm liking. It's probably going to be the same for the archangels. I imagine that hopefully we're going to get attached, or we're going to know an archangel, and when they show up, we're like, oh shit, it's Gabriel. Yeah, fun episode, fun start, serious ending, especially when Chuck saw a vision of something to come that is really dark, so dark that he had to run out and tell Sam and Dean. But Zachariah said, if you do, I will stop you. Did he say that? I've forgotten already. Oh God, I need to sleep. But yeah, it started with fun comedy elements, started to get darker and darker and darker, until it was all angels, archangels, Lilith. What's going to happen now with that storyline, I have no idea, because Lilith seems to want out of the plan, but it would be weird if they introduced this 66 seals, going to break them all, and then they're going to free Lucifer, just to stop it here. So I think she's going to carry on breaking them all. Someone's going to take off the mantle of Lilith and start breaking seals again, until we do or do not stop her, stop the plan, and stop Lucifer getting free. But I really enjoyed that. That was good. Yeah, let me know down below in the comments what you thought of season 4 episode 18, the monster at the end of the book. It was a good time. I was thinking it was going to be more monster of the week when it was the meta stuff. Obviously it turned out to be very heavily tied into the ongoing arc of the season, which is why I wonder whether the next 4 episodes are all going to be Angel adjacent or fully focused on the Seal storyline, or whether we're going to have maybe next episode is going to be its own individual one-off. Let's fight some spooky ghost or whatever, and then we're going to have the final few for the finale. We'll have to wait and see. Hopefully very soon, if I get a chance to watch them all this weekend, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Alright, let me know down below what you thought of the episode. As always, my name is Scott. I hope you guys are well. Taking care of yourselves and staying safe. If you enjoyed the video, like I said, leave some comments. Subscribe to my channel for season 4. Check the Patreon link down below. It really does help the channel. It really does help support me. And you'll get full reactions to every episode of season 4. Thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll see you all very soon for the next episode of season 4 of Supernatural. 4 episodes to go. Not long at the finale. This is going to be an interesting one. Really interesting. Alright, thanks for watching. Take care. And I'll see you all very soon. Bye, guys. Have a good night.